Pace car is in. It's time to go racing in South Florida.
And guys, I think we're going to see them a little more aggressive today. They've got that race under their belt yesterday. Know what to expect. A little bit of wheel spin on the car on the outside.
Harrison Burton making it 3 wide.
That's something you're going to say all day long, Adam. These guys getting 3, even 4 wide because of the multiple grooves here at Homestead-Miami.
And Ross Chastain had a different plan than Justin Haley. He went ahead and said, I'm going to go up and lead these first few laps, as he's on the inside of him getting here into turn 3. The bottom of turns 3 and 4, Michael, seem to be the best for those first 2 or 3 laps, like when you've got enough grip in the tires. But then we see, as it goes on, you want to start moving up. Look at Noah. He's flying through the guys right now.
Myatt Snyder held on to lead that first lap, but you're right. Ross is dogging him down on the bottom, trying to make that work.
3 Chevys in the mix, and then the Ford of Chase Briscoe, who jumps up to 3rd in that 98 car. You saw the change for the lead as we were side by side when we went to break. And the new man out front, Austin Cindric, getting by his Ford teammate Chase Briscoe.
This is a continuation from yesterday, just a really fast forward for Cindric, and you can see he's able to make that bottom work. And Jamie, explain to the people at home how hard it was to get that forward to the bottom and complete that pass.
Well, it is. I mean, because the top is where all the momentum is going to be. It's just such a shorter distance when you cut the corner off.
How fun is that, Jamie? Give me that guy's setup.
Yeah, I'll just take 2 of those, right?
That's what teammates are for, right? Well, in every position, oh my goodness.
That is so much fun to watch him do that.
Every position you get right now is big because we're going to get this competition caution, and then you get your reset and a restart, and you can go get you some more, right? As we go green, let's listen to Team 98.
Trying to push below you 2 by 2 here. Trying to go outside now, outside 10.
Yeah, Michael, I'm with you. I mean, you're Team Boyer. I get it. You're gonna take the other side, and I'm totally okay with that.
Spinner, Cesar Baccarella, and Tommy Joe Martins. You always see Cesar when we're racing down in Florida. Raced at Daytona earlier this year in that 90 for Mario Goslin, and the 44 Tommy Joe Martins. They own that team, and it's been a difficult weekend for them for sure.
Yeah, Tommy Joe had such a great run at Bristol, right? He was running up near the top 10, got taken out late. See the smoke up ahead, those two get together. And
that's the interesting part of the track to get together on. It looks like they were both actually on the straightaway. I'm assuming that one of them just didn't know the other was there. Maybe the spotters didn't tell.
Go as slow as you can, save your tires, and get that track position. But one guy that's going to be set on go is on the outside of the front row, Ryan Sieg. He's thinking, I've got to win this stage to take advantage of my crew chief strategy.
Yeah, Brandon Jones did a really good job there pushing Austin Cindric out front. But look, guys, tires are going to win this. Look at how much faster.
4 wide? Are you serious?
That's beautiful.
Right. You're clear low. You into 22.
This is 39 radio. Listening to Ryan Sieg's team.
How good does that feel, Jamie?
Half. He's working the top here.
Oh, yeah.
Get you a good quarter here. He's 1 back. Still 1 and gaining.
Look at that.
All clear. Yeah. Yeah, those tires make such a difference at this track. Now, look, he's going to be on the flip side of that here in a little bit if they elect to stay out and don't put tires on at the stage break.
So he's obviously just riding around as slow as he can, and then he'll cycle up toward the front when the caution comes out and everybody else pits. Look at Allgaier hugging the wall with a couple to go on the stage.
Yeah, Gregson almost put it in a bad position right there. Tried to get to the outside of Justin, who left just about enough room on the entry of that corner and then slid up.
Annette works his way to 4th, just in front of them. And here are the other teammates from Junior Motorsports.
Doesn't get much closer than that. Man, Noah's air off the nose of his car knocked Justin sideways, and that created this 3 wide situation, and they somehow made it through it.
I'm pretty sure in Justin Allgaier's mind, Bristol popped up in his head right there for just a second, thinking back to what happened at the end of that race.
Unofficially on the restart, Michael Annett was 31st. He's going to come back to finish 2nd in the stage behind Ryan Sieg, who pulls away and wins it. Chastain and Cindric. Chastain, older tires, takes the inside lane.
Ross told us it wasn't going to be pretty for a bit. hoping to stabilize somewhere inside the top 10. He's already lost the lead.
Yeah, and unfortunately, when you have those little bit older tires, those guys, like Brandon Jones being the third, doesn't want to deal with you. He knows you're going to be a little bit off when you get down to turns 1 and 2.
You think they told Brandon he's on older tires? I mean, he's like a shark.
Yeah, and when you hear the throttle, it's a lot of off throttle time, and you're seeing those guys, you want to get the left front on that line. You can feel the banking, become a little bit less. We see a pass to the lead right here, Austin Cindric. We talked about it. His car has been so good on these shorter runs, and he can go anywhere on the track. He's passing Brandon Jones on the bottom. Going to slide up in front of him and hope that Brandon doesn't have a big enough run on the exit of the corner.
And if not, they're just going to run 7th, 8th, 9th, maybe 10th, depending on how good their car is on a particular day. And you like the call. The question becomes, will it pay off? And like everybody else, they've got 3 sets of sticker tires left for the remainder of the race. And as we talk about the various strategies, the best strategy is to be fast, and that's exactly what you have in Noah Gregson, who has run down Austin Cindric. And there he goes.
Same move he did yesterday, guys. Just see him slide up in front of him here. And the thing that's incredible is that everyone else, when they do that, they lose all their momentum. Noah does it, and it looks like he hits the turbo button.
And then it looks like he almost hits the wall to get it going the other direction, but somehow he's able to miss it. And what a textbook Homestead-Miami pass that was.
Gregson's in position to win a stage for the 2nd consecutive day.
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. Of course, he didn't listen. He's right against the wall still. And we said that yesterday. He had, an 8-second lead, and he never got off the wall. And I think Clint said something that was a valid point, is that you get in a rhythm and you get comfortable, and he's just doing what feels comfortable to him. But man, we were just dying for the crew chief to tell him, give it a break, get 6 feet off the wall. It's okay. You're good now.
How much does that remind you of Tyler Reddick? You mentioned it earlier.
Absolutely,
It looks like a carbon copy of how Tyler attacks this racetrack. It'll be fun to watch Tyler on Fox today when he goes cup racing, see how he's able to handle this track.
No one's done it better when it comes to stage racing in 2020 than Noah Gregson. Gregson, the control car, on that inside lane. To his outside, restarting second, Chase Briscoe. Let's listen to the 98 as we go green for the final stage.
5, ready. Green. No push. Push is coming. Watch your top. Here comes the push. He's on you even. 2 by 2. Trying to get outside. You're clear. You're clear all the way up. Still got him inside. Clear the 22. You in the 20. Door. Left rear. Clear.
That tells you how solid that car is in the longer haul and how Dave Ellens was able to focus on the short run and make it better. Obviously, looks like still got a little work to do there. Talked about those adjustments. Look at Cindric. His car's really come to life now, and here comes Briscoe as well. They've closed the gap.
Minus what we saw from Allgaier yesterday. 3 cars in the top 6 yesterday, and well, Cindric got a piece of the wall, and here comes Gregson for the lead. 9 back out front.
Yeah.
Bumper.
Ooh, he's packing air back on
Pay
him.
attention to yourself.
You said he was running that line, Michael, and you got to be careful.
Yeah, and even Noah's stepped over the line. He's not perfect. The side of his car scratched up, but that's a little bit longer than you hope to hang into the outside. Oh, he couldn't get away from it, and obviously then he tries to put the block on Noah, but Noah took that line away, and now it looks like the 22's got issues, Regan.
He just came over the radio, said, I think I got a tire going down. I'm going to come in next time. The guys jumped out the wall and got ready for a pit stop, so be waiting for that.
Now this could work out for them though, because he's in the window, probably can make it from here.
Yeah, it's not the best strategy, but they can go. We know that we saw Chase Briscoe go 65 laps yesterday. There's 61 laps to go right now. It looks like he does have a tire down. So look, not the best strategy, but not the end of the world if the caution doesn't fall right here.
Oh, that thing didn't stop as well with 3
didn't look like
tires
it, did it?
as 4 would have. I hope he didn't overshoot the entry. It looked like he was hot coming in there.
That's Brian Wilson on the left, crew chief.
I liked what I saw though at Austin Cindric right there. He knew in order to win this race, Noah Gregson was running right against the wall. He went up, tried to adapt to that lane, and it bit him. And that's what makes what we're seeing Noah Gregson do so incredible, is that he'll get into the wall, but it's like he just barely brushes it and gets back off of it. It's so hard to do.
56 laps led today for Cindric. He's led more laps already this year in 9+ races than he did the entire 2019 season, and we'll see how this cycles through after they get those tires, and he barely made it. You saw the carcass coming off as he came into the pit area, and there are the remnants of that tire. Now it cycles to Cindric, who is out front because he made that pit stop earlier than Gregson. The advantage is 3 seconds, but Gregson with much fresher tires here.
Here comes Noah. Look at that.
Look at the difference in the speed of those two cars. I mean, this won't be a contest. The 9's a lot fresher tires, running second a lap faster. I mean,
Well, it's kind of a contest.
well, it will be for at least one more straightaway, and then the 9 will be by him.
Well, Gregson looked like he had a push to pass when they were on the same
Equal
tires.
tires, yeah.
So when his tires are 16 laps better, you know he's going to drive by easily, and he does. Gregson back to the lead. Cindric is second. Briscoe, Burton, Allgaier the top 5.
I mean, he needs to be up against it to make his car have the balance. Ooh,
Oh,
Allgaier,
problems
really.
for Allgaier, yeah.
Ooh, that's a big hit.
He's fourth, but that was a big hit, Regan.
Well, as you guys were getting ready to come to me, I was going to say that he had a very quiet day today. I walked down to the team to ask him what the car was doing. If anything, they said that he's loved the car all day long, and now we see him get into the wall there. Minimal adjustments until that for his race.
That's a flat tire,
Yeah.
Regan. You can see the right rear coming apart. Will that bring out a caution? If that carcass comes off that tire, debris on the track could cause NASCAR to throw a caution.
I said a caution now would be huge for Cindric, who's down on tires and no way he can get back, but has been so good on the short run. And boy, Allgaier's done a great job nursing that thing around and getting it back to pit road. Yeah, after yesterday, I'm sure he's
no caution.
He's preaching that the track is clean.
That's really frustrating too, as a guy trying to catch the leader, having lap traffic that is running his lane. We saw that with Briscoe there. And what's wrong with Harrison Burton? Into the wall?
I don't know, but he's been top 10 every race this year.
Yeah, he's got a tire down too, guys.
And he's keeping it together, and he's going to get to pit road and not bring out the caution.
He relieves the track from the 5th position. Top 5 run for Burton, and now it's going to go away.
Noah will send him a ham for Christmas this year as a thank you gift.
Allgaier as well, right?
And Allgaier as well, that's right.
I know those aren't sticker tires on Burton's car, so it'd be nice to see him get out of the way.
I saw him give a little wave.
Oh, big time.
Into the wall goes Chase Briscoe. I knew that was on the edge of happening.
He had it down to 0.6 of a second, but it's going to balloon back to a second plus with 2 laps to go.
I just hope it doesn't damage his tires so he can continue to try to put more heat on Gregson.
That might have been the difference.
You got to give it to Noah right there, guys. I mean, he didn't push too hard. He let Chase get closer, right? He knew he was quicker.
And we have a 22. Spinner. It's Austin Cindric into the wall. Caution is out. And he was coming to the 1 to go, which would have signified the race is official if we get a caution. But he didn't get back to the white flag, and now we will have overtime. This is the second day in a row. Yesterday with 5 laps remaining. Today with almost, we were coming to the white, and Noah Gregson sees the caution come out. Here's what happened.
He scrubbed the wall and flattened his right rear. We've seen everybody sliding toward pit road and making it, and Cindric just couldn't quite make it. Thing snapped back to the right on him, and he got into the outside wall also slightly. And look at Daniel Hemrick. Big move to the bottom. That just tells you how tough these cars are to maneuver.
Briscoe gets his stop. They're finishing on Gregson. The race off pit road.
Off.
That 98 crew delivers again.
Great call, Adam. That's a great restart by Noah right there. He almost looked like he left a little early.
Look at Herbst jumping down to the inside of Hemrick.
Hemrick did not need that aggravation because he just didn't get going like he needed to. What a big break that is for Briscoe.
He is pulled away. Oh, and now trouble.
There we go. We said it, guys.
Herbst, Hemrick, hard into the inside wall. And the caution is out. And since the leader did not get back to the white flag, we will re-rack him and have double overtime. Ah, man, you hate that for Michael Annette. Two of the JRM cars taken out.
That was an expensive lap for Dale Jr.
Riley Herbst did a perfect job on the start. Was able to get down to the bottom, but then it went away.
I'll tell you who that worked out great for was A.J. Allmendinger, racing for the 100 grand, guys. He's going to be in 4th right here. If he made through that without any issues, running over any debris, and also Noah Gregson.
and Justin Haley, because he took the wave around.
And he's going to come back into it, you're right.
He's going to come get some tires. Whoa. A bit of a block there on, was that A.J. Allmendinger that Herbst attempted to block?
Yeah.
Oh, man, how close was that for A.J.?
Barely missed Daniel Hemrick. It's a big impact on the inside wall.
Man,
great to see
Jamie, you and I have hit concrete walls. How refreshing it is to see these guys bounce off those safer barriers.
It's such a different, it's so much different than hitting just a regular concrete wall.
Double overtime in Miami.
A little bit of wheel spin away from the 98. See the 9 is on him. Be shocked if he doesn't pull out and try to make it 3 wide.
Jones got a good jump in the outside lane.
How about 4 wide?
Wow.
We've got it. Snyder up high. Allmendinger the crossover. Gregson touches the wall, and they're side by side for the lead as we head toward turn 3. Here comes Ross Chastain up to 3rd. Fresher tires for Haley's in the top 5. White flag is waving. 1 lap to go. Next flag ends at Chase Briscoe, your leader.
We see teammates back there blocking each other, racing for the 4th and 5th position. Justin Haley and A.J. Allmendinger.
Allmendinger's going to get that spot.
Great restart, guys, by Chase Briscoe.
Brandon Jones is heating him up, though.
Final time into turns 3 and 4.
Oh, a little loose for Briscoe right there.
Briscoe, an unbelievable comeback yesterday.
Oh, he's got to run,
Today he's going to try to finish the deal. Crossover for Jones. He can't get there. Briscoe, the man in Miami.
That was so good, guys. 2 great races this weekend.
Oh, man.
Proud of you guys. Nice job.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.